What up?
We're back.
Yeah, we're
Has this
back.
been on the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably cut most of that out.
Hey everybody, it's Casey.
Hi, I'm Levi.
I'm Megan.
So we're doing something a little bit different. This is up on the Board Nerds channel. How's
Hello.
it going?
Hey,
You've probably seen some of our nonsense.
Hey, all our fellow board nerds.
So
Fellow idiots.
Casey,
Damn, already
Up in-
alienating.
up until today, you had seen pretty much just Logan, right?
Well, okay, I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
We
just watched X-Men
The first
from the year 2000,
2000, before 9/11.
pre 9/11 X-Men.
18 years ago.
So, and yeah, I'd seen that movie
Legal.
probably when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And, I remembered a little bit of it. I remembered that, there were X-Men in the movie. And
Wow.
there were bad guys. There was some plot.
Yeah.
But
I
as
knew
far as
that.
the other
I've never
ones
seen
go,
it.
I mean, I'd seen parts of the Nightcrawler one, which I think is the second movie.
Yeah.
And then I had obviously seen Logan. I saw that maybe like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Logan's good.
Yeah, I can't wait till we watch that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the better ones. But yeah, so
what we're doing here is, because his limited X-Men viewing, we're watching through all the X-Men movies and doing little videos on them like this.
yeah, we're
We're
just
kind
gonna
of break down what was going on and what we thought about the movie.
talk about plot, talk about humor, talk about characters, talk about
Yeah, it's gonna
not
be
so characters.
yeah. It's gonna be. So I think it'll be pretty interesting. So I guess we'll start with the plot, and the way I'm thinking about doing this is having just someone else describe it.
I'll
each
describe
time.
it.
You want to do the first one?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the movie is basically about these X-Men, and they're bad X-Men, and that's mostly it. So,
Join us next time.
As concise as that was, he's not wrong.
it's basically like an introduction to the universe of X-Men. I think they did a pretty good job. They started off with Rogue. If you're familiar with any X-Men, she's
Rouge.
Get out of
Rouge,
here, Rouge the
the
Bat.
Bat. They started off with the Sonic the Hedgehog characters, and she meets Wolverine. And I mean, as far as I'm gonna start to get it. Okay, I'll get into what I think about them later. Just stick to plot. And so it just kind of it slowly introduces all the characters, and then it kind of throws them all at you at once. Sabretooth, Cyclops, Storm, everybody, boom, here they are. And it introduces the Academy and kind of slowly starts to build on the plot of the bad guys with Magneto, with Mystique, and then you got Toad for some reason. You got Sabretooth.
Yeah, why was he even in there?
Yeah, a lot of people wonder that. Why was Toad there?
And overall, I guess the plot of the movie is Magneto wants to turn everyone else into mutants because humans hate mutants, and they're trying to pass laws to sexual sexual predator laws, where it's like, yeah, you got to tell us in our neighborhood if you're a mutant, because I'm not gonna let my kids come over for dinner.
It's the Hero Registration Act from Civil War.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
That one's a lot more tame.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, just in case you guys haven't seen a movie from 2000. But,
Also, and are watching this.
Yeah.
I'd be impressed.
But yeah, so the main villains in the movie are the Brotherhood of Evil, and I suppose Senator Kelly. Because
For a
until
short while.
like the very end, he's the thing that they're fighting against.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Magneto's crew shows up and kind of ruins the day.
Or saves the day,
Yeah,
depending on how you want to look at it.
That's true. They did. By the end of the movie, save the day.
Yeah.
But so Sabretooth looks like a goof in this.
Yeah,
Looks like a big ol' asshole.
It looks like a giant from Skyrim.
he really does. He
Yeah.
looks like he lacks all intel. Like he put 0 into his intelligence.
Yes, he's all
But
strength
he
and
put
healing.
20 in strength. So I mean,
And he's really like pretty much Wolverine's brother.
Yeah.
his character works. Like it works. It's just kind of there's no meat there. It's
How many
just
lines did Sabretooth say in that movie?
probably like 4.
I was gonna say he probably got 8 words out.
Yeah. And then you have Toad.
And they were all in that scene where what's his face was controlling him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
And then we have Toad. We'll kind of go up the ladder from
Yeah.
importance. I feel like Toad was a little more important than,
Yeah,
well,
'cause he could
not
fly the
really,
helicopter.
but yeah, he had more lines.
Yeah, so it was the guy who plays Darth Maul, Ray Park,
Aw.
was Toad.
He had a pseudo rivalry with
Yeah,
Storm,
with Storm that got cut, and
But-
then you just get great fucking zingers.
with
because
Halle
of it.
Berry. I
Halle
mean,
Berry.
Um,
Halle
and I don't know. I don't remember the next one. I don't know if we want to jump into spoilers, but Toad, I don't think Toad.
Yeah, struck by lightning.
Yeah.
What happens if something like this?
The same thing that happens to everything else, I guess. And then
So sometimes they live and sometimes they die. Lightning.
You get cool scars.
Yeah.
and Toad, the actor, what was his name?
Ray Park.
Ray Park. You said he was the same guy who played Darth Maul.
Yeah, but he didn't voice Darth Maul. Because Ray Park is English, and they didn't want a British guy being Darth Maul.
I
So,
got nothing on that.
so they dubbed over him in Phantom Menace.
I did not actually know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's
interesting.
super shitty, because he thought he was getting a speaking role, because he talked in the movie.
Hey, man,
and
couldn't-
then they just dubbed him.
Couldn't pay him enough. Couldn't pay him enough. And then moving up another one, I think, yeah, there were really only 4 villains, right?
Yep.
Mystique,
Mystique, OP.
probably the most screen time
Yeah,
for villains. Like,
absolutely.
She's, I mean, well, not maybe,
can be
maybe
anybody.
not as her. Yeah, maybe the whole movie was just
She
Mystique.
can morph into stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she can morph into. The
It was-
bodysuit though, really impressive. Really impressive.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know
out.
yeah.
So,
There you go. I don't know what you call that. What do you call makeup? I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's their makeup.
I think they did a fantastic job. I'm eager to see how well they do on the.
Big props to any
I guess so.
actor that has to sit getting their
Yeah,
makeup done
like
for hours
like
on end.
Ron Perlman in that Hellboy outfit and stuff.
giant
Yeah.
friggin' reactors.
All
on his
that
forehead.
stuff's like all those are always really cool.
So Mystique, I like a critique. A critique of Mystique.
Mystique
is,
critique.
I feel like
Greek.
they don't give her
It's a new
any.
segment.
They don't give her any kind of skill background, but she's just
Also, how many
Going
lines
toe to
did she
toe.
say?
well.
Also, how many
Yeah,
lines?
she got like
She had that
4
helicopter
lines
line.
too.
But she just goes toe to toe with Wolverine, and I feel like that's
Yeah, because they give you
Kinda
no
weird.
background on the character, which the not the next movie, but like
Like 6 movies.
yeah,
from now.
just 6 movies from now. No, they do go into who she is.
Hold up,
kind
how
of
many are
thing.
we gonna watch?
6.
I mean, today we're gonna watch probably 2.
Yeah,
How many are there
a
total?
lot.
3.
9.
Yeah, nah.
I
Yeah, well, this will become a thing for a little bit.
Yeah.
So sit tight,
3,
everybody.
Then it's
The
3.
First Class, Days of Future Past, and
the Wolverine movies came out before.
yeah, they came out in
Like the
between each
first
other.
One, yeah, and then there was like not Days of Future Past. but
X-Men
that
First Class.
Then it was like the second Wolverine.
Yeah.
It was Days of
And then it
Future,
was
Then it was Logan.
then it was yeah, Apocalypse, X-Men
Oh, I forgot
Apocalypse,
about
and
Apocalypse.
Logan.
That movie was.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
ready for that one, even though it might not be good.
There's some
Um,
really neat
It's
stuff,
fine.
but yeah.
We'll stay on this one for now. And then jumping up even higher, we got Magneto.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't make an X-Men movie without Magneto.
Yeah,
He is
Magneto
the
has to be there.
quintessential bad guy, but he is, in my opinion, way too overpowered.
Yeah.
Like, how do you fight this guy?
He's
Don't have metal.
not only the strongest, he's also the smartest
Yeah.
person out there.
I mean, Wolverine versus Magneto. Like I said, you got to applaud the guy for trying, but he
It's the
doesn't stand a
losingest
chance.
fight, yeah.
You literally, Magneto applies no effort to beating him.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of who else. Like, I don't know, Cyclops? Would Cyclops have a...
he can take his thing off.
Yeah, but... Well, yeah, I guess so. That's
Well,
all he's
I
got to
think
do.
that's
But then he'll just put it right back on. Yeah, you fool. I don't know. I feel like Magneto's too broken.
Yeah, Magneto doesn't have a lot of like people that can just beat him.
Well, he's like,
'Cause
is there
it-
like a
as
class
long
of
as-
mutants, like they're,
Yeah, so there are like levels kind of thing,
and
but
he's like the highest one.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
think he's right under the highest one.
Oh, what is Jean Grey like that?
No,
Charles?
Iceman.
Not what?
Oh. Yeah, Iceman is the strongest
He
mutant.
is the
He's just
strongest
too
mutant.
dumb to use
So,
his ability.
He's too fucking dumb to use it right. So he
What?
So
Can he
he
just
can-
turn people? He can just freeze
Oh no,
people?
he can freeze time.
All right,
Because
everybody.
he slows particles down. He doesn't actually make ice. He just slows the particles down.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's comic books.
That's the literal stupid. That's like Flash running so fast that he can run back in time.
Yeah. It's the same stupid.
Well, he's not necessarily
Superman
running
flew backwards
fast.
around the Earth, turned time backwards. Remember that?
Jesus.
The
All
Flash
right.
controls the Speed Force, which is a whole nother thing. Besides
Shut up.
We're not getting into the Flash.
So you're saying Iceman can actually? What, so Iceman was that guy though?
Yeah,
that,
Bobby Drake.
that tricked Mystique. Tricked.
That Mystique
Right.
trick.
Yeah.
He's a cute boy.
Yeah.
He's the
He's
snow
a
miser.
cute boy who made a rose out of ice.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I remember him in this.
Yeah,
I remember
she's
seeing
awesome.
him.
Y'all
Like,
keep calling him
unkillable.
cute. He's not really cute.
I thought it was, that's
Absolutely.
2000s cute.
That's 2000.
Yeah, that, he could have been an NSYNC.
Yeah,
Honestly.
absolutely. That hair, those
So-
frosted tips,
Yeah. So
definitely.
sorry. I mean,
Everyone
plus
in
he can
NSYNC
make
is
ice
ugly,
stuff. Wouldn't you like if you were in sync and you knew some guy could make ice stuff? I'd let him be in my
Yeah.
my band.
You have to get the guy. You have to get the guy though that also does the fire, so you have the contrast.
Exactly, and you can
It'd
put
be
them on
like
opposite
Trojan.
sides.
It'd be like a Trojan commercial.
Yeah.
Fire and ice.
Nice.
All right, deviation.
Next we have some action to talk about.
Well, before we jump into action,
Yeah.
do you want to quickly go over the heroes? Because I know we kind of touched
Yeah,
back
we,
and
we
forth.
can. Yeah, we
You
can
said
touch on the
pretty
heroes.
much.
I mean,
yeah.
we had Rogue, we had Wolverine, we had Cyclops, we had Jean Grey,
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, we had Storm, we had,
Professor.
Iceman for a little bit, we had Professor Xavier. You know who was missing?
Who's missing?
Well, I said Cyclops is my favorite, but I think the big blue boy is probably my favorite.
Beast.
Why was he missing? Like,
Because he's not.
Could-
not
well-
in there. Well,
I thought he was one of the original,
He was one of the original,
but not in this canon.
not in this canon.
but what? He's just not there right now, isn't it?
He's just not there right now. He
Yeah.
does exist in this timeline and had been on the X-Men prior to this.
Okay.
But he's off being a senator or something.
Yeah.
He's off in a real
World-renowned
government position,
scientist.
trying to help with a mutant image.
Yeah, but he kind of looks like
He's
he-
bright blue and furry. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm excited to see him for the next
And
ones.
you get
But
to see Kitty for like a second.
Yeah.
Kitty
Yes, split
Pride,
second Kitty
you see her
Pryde.
do a little bit of stuff.
Jubilee.
Jubilee,
in the
you don't see her
background.
do anything.
And she doesn't do anything any other time
Who
anyway.
was the fire guy? Pyro?
Pyro. It's the fire guy.
You see that kid teleporting on the basketball
Yeah.
court.
Who is he?
I have no clue.
He gonna be the best basketball player in the NBA.
He's Will.i.am's character in the. No.
God.
All right, but yeah, going on to action.
Yeah,
Yes.
so there's some real goofy shit in this.
Yeah.
Come on, man. When he's grinds around the
The worst part. Yeah.
He throws him, and he's going this way, but he grabs like this, and it spins him all the way
around one of the points on the
Spins him
Statue of
all the way
Liberty's
around,
thing,
and he stands
thing.
up and lands like this, and it falls. It just that. Yeah, I will agree.
Like
That's probably the
I will
goofiest.
say at the beginning though, the action like the cage fight thing,
Yeah.
that was super rad. Kind
Yeah.
of thing. There is some really good stuff, but there is some campy, goofy, just nonsense in the movie too.
Everything with Toad's tongue kind of made me.
Everything with Toad,
Yeah.
his
you
jumping.
You can see how we're like not too crazy about the Toad stuff. Go watch it for yourself.
Toad's in
again,
other stuff
I'm
and,
sure.
is decent. Like
Yeah.
other X-Men properties, just
Well,
not the movies.
I'm
He's
thinking,
not very
are
good
they
in
gonna
the movies.
introduce the Blob?
Yeah, the Blob is in a movie.
God, well, get ready for another one. Some more. I always like Cyclops. Like I said
Yeah.
earlier, Cyclops is my guy.
As
I
a
love
kid,
how
I really
they
liked Cyclops.
introduced his. Like they actually had him use his eyes, not
Yeah.
the visor, to like blow up the ceiling.
Well, it's
Yeah.
all alive.
Yeah, but I mean, the
just-
visor
yeah.
kind of
It
concentrates.
just focuses it. Yeah.
It just makes it so he's not just full.
He's not shotgunning through the.
Yeah! So I really enjoy anything they did with Cyclops, and I think the little rivalry they had, and it's not really action, but the rivalry they had between
Yeah.
Wolverine and Cyclops is
Alpha.
Yeah.
nice
You gotta-
relief.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Because like Cyclops is the team leader,
Yep,
and Wolverine's the new guy, but he's never worked with teams, kind of thing.
that's
so
true. What about Megan? You like any action? Yeah.
Not anyone in particular.
No. What?
Not any specific scene.
that's fair.
All right. I mean, I guess this movie wasn't good enough for Megan. So
Now we're on to the real meat and potatoes, because action was to be fair lacking in the movie. There was some fights, but there wasn't anything crazy awesome.
the bullet scene.
The bullet scene was
Well,
good.
he had the
Yeah, it was
guns.
good.
That was pretty high.
Yeah.
I think that was a good scene. Probably the best.
But where this movie shines, it's comedy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it has some comedy.
It has comedy. That's
Like
how
when
it
the
shines.
senator was bulging.
Yeah. When the
Jesus.
senator walked naked up onto the beach in front of all those children.
Yeah.
Stan Lee was
Hilarious.
Like, I'm just trying to get my hot dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, Stan Lee was there. So that's something we are gonna pick out. We're gonna try to make sure we see Stan Lee, and I'm sure
Yeah.
you got it memorized though.
I
But
don't. I forgot he was in this one. I was sitting
Okay.
there earlier and I was like, is Stan Lee in the X-Men movies? Because I honestly couldn't remember.
so if you're not
He's in, like,
aware,
all of them, isn't he?
if
Yeah.
you're not aware, Stan Lee does make a cameo in all the Marvel
Yeah,
movies.
Marvel properties.
It's
Again, though,
pretty fun.
another one that I don't know if he makes cameos in is the Blade movies.
Blade.
Because Blade came out in '98.
We can check and see.
That's kind of what I was. Yeah,
Watch
like
the
as the
Blade
series
movies.
continues.
Blade.
Because we'll run out of X-Men
Good.
movies eventually, please.
Yeah, hopefully. Honestly, yeah. As far as action goes, it was pretty lackluster. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing crazy besides like the bullet scene. All of it's kind of like passive action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It's very
More like, yeah, powers.
yeah. Like, hey, I can do this.
That's like your real difference between the X-Men movies and like the Avengers movies.
Oh God, yeah.
Because
A lot of
it is
punching and
punches in
It's like
And this is
Proper
like,
Marvel
I'm gonna
movies.
shoot you in my-
It's like
no matter
Michael
what that
Bay.
one.
Yeah.
and James Cameron, man. It's just completely like
and, like,
Titanic versus.
like even Spider-Man's. Like Spider-Man's gonna be popping people with his webs from distance, but he's
Yeah.
also gonna get in close.
yeah, well,
Whereas if it's not Wolverine, no one's fighting hand to hand.
that's true.
He did do his signature Wolverine charge.
He did do his
The whole
claw
like
charge.
we're gonna
Thing
put a
where-
harness on you and just you
Yeah.
fly
He's,
like
he's
Superman.
like this, and then one step, he's like this.
Yeah, it's a pretty good move. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
effective. It took Sabretooth down. And a nice piece of comment on it is they made sure Sabretooth like fell through the boat. Like
So you couldn't see him.
yeah, like there's no way they're
Well,
gonna
I mean, he has the same healing
He's
factor.
stealing
Yeah.
healing factors.
So-
It's Wolverine.
he's gonna be there. Mystique at the I don't wanna
It's an 18-year-old movie.
Okay, yeah, Mystique's still alive, even though she got gutted by Wolverine pretty much. And then obviously Magneto was alive at the end, but
I don't
Toad's
remember
gone.
about Toad.
I mean, he
I
got
don't remember
he got shocked, dude.
Yeah,
He got shocked and thrown in the freaking ocean
that's fair.
or
Toad.
lake. I
Well,
don't
no,
know what that
he's
is.
a toad, exactly. He's not a frog.
Oh yeah, he's probably dead. That's
Don't
like
put toads in water.
that's like throwing a turtle, or a tortoise in the water.
Yeah, there you
God, I'm
go.
gonna get confused.
Uh,
Action,
Yeah, action was comedy was also kind of middling. Outside of like a few key things that are just funny because they're goofy at this point, like the shocking, and what else? Like they're just do little cute things that they thought were funny, like the kid playing with fire in the classroom and he turns it into ice and he drops it and he yells at the kid with the fire.
you
It's
better
like-
stop
it's
doing
like-
that in class.
Yeah, it's like they are like really just kind of barely skirting the idea of jokes.
Yeah.
They had that one scene where he was like, "Prove you're Wolverine." He's like, "You're a dick."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, there's some little like physical comedy with the claws and he does the middle finger kind of
Yeah.
thing.
You're gonna tell me to stay away from your girl? He's like, oh no. He's
And
blah
if
blah
I
blah
did
blah.
that, she would be my girl. Blah blah blah. But stay away from my girl.
Stay away from my girl. Yeah, Cyclops and Wolverine had a lot of nice stuff together.
Yeah.
I think that's where the comedy's coming from. And
That's really because like everyone else is a real boring character. In this movie especially.
yeah,
Like we'll get more interesting characters in the next movie, but like this one as far as like the main cast goes, there's not really anything neat going on.
I didn't know the whole like school thing was a thing and that they were all like there was just a bunch of mutants.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like Fantastic Four, where it was like an elite group of X-Men.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
private. It's a private school with a hit squad.
yeah, it's a bunch of nerds.
The X-Men are in the school and they're like they're training all the mutants and
Yeah.
making them like that. But yeah, it's just a school. Like,
Yeah.
If you don't want to be there and be an X-Men, you just go in
Yeah,
school.
you just
go in
yeah,
college.
you just leave. And so basically, once you graduate from there, you just become a teacher at the school.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
no
don't
one
really,
else is like, get the dirty mutant out of here.
especially if you're Beast or
Yeah,
Colossus for that matter. Wait, can he turn that off?
Classic
Yeah.
can turn that off. And when he turns it off, he's just a big ripped dude.
Nice.
You'll
Nice.
see a lot more
Colossus
of,
is in the next movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, I think I remember some of his scenes.
He's a guy that's in one of the Twilight movies. He's just a
Edward
big
Cullen?
buff dude. Nope. He's just one of. I think he's one of the werewolves.
Taylor Lautner.
No, he would have been like 8 years old.
What's her?
I don't think Shark Boy and Lava Girl had come out by the time the second X-Men movie
What was the
come
other
out.
main character? Oh, I can see her face.
Bella,
Yeah,
Oh,
Kristen,
Kristen
Bell.
Stewart. Is that Colossus?
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Kristen Stewart is Colossus, confirmed.
That-
As far as universe building goes, they did set up the X-Men and explain what they do,
I think
and they
did good.
gave a reason for them to continue because Magneto and Mystique lived, and they've got to keep
Magneto in
fighting
jail,
the
though.
Brotherhood of Evil.
Yep, I don't think there was any fault from universe
Yeah.
building. I think it did a fantastic
I
job.
think he did a great job, and even like as a standalone movie, with it being the first one in the series and it being a movie with a full cast, and not just focusing on one character.
Yep.
Like even as a standalone movie, it's a solid.
Man,
Solo
it's
movie.
2000.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
bad.
Movies wasn't great in 2000.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There was some. It was just
Just like
with
this much CGI.
the writer's
stuff.
strike was just about to hit. I believe, because that happened. Because then reality TV picked up from there, kind of thing.
Dude.
And so movies got real bad.
Halo had just come out.
Halo had just come out.
Disney was
They
on
did,
top.
they did a little thing where it's like when he got the X-Men suit on, he was like, "Oh, at least it's not yellow spandex."
Yeah. Yeah, making fun of the
Wolverine
old
put the suit on.
yellow and blue costume,
yeah.
Bumblebee costume.
Hey, dude, I want that outfit.
He
I'm sure it would look
never-
terrible
He never wears that outfit.
in the movies.
Not
Yeah, I
once.
know. It's 'cause he
They
would look
show
so
it in a
goofy.
post-credit scene for The Wolverine, which is the second solo Wolverine movie.
Yeah, it would look goofy as hell.
It's
I'd
in a
love it.
box. So we know what it would look like, but it's like the yellow and brown one, not the yellow and blue. Like his old uniform.
I don't want the yellow and brown. I like the yellow and blue.
I do. Well, that's what we're used to. That's the X-Men colors
Yeah,
too.
with the black and he's got the
Yep.
freaking
The
yeah.
horns, the weird face horn things.
I don't know what they thought all that was. It's
Yeah,
crazy
but
as
we-
hell.
Look like
We did.
Wolverine.
We already kind of touched on Easter eggs, kind of thing, because we had Stanley. We had the background mutants, kind of thing.
Yep.
There'll be a lot more as that goes on because that starts to become a thing
Yeah.
that they want to do. Anyone have any last things that they wanted to talk about with the movie before we wrap this baby up?
No, not
I liked
really.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you liked it? What do you score? What's our Metacritic scores out
Yeah,
of
we can get-
100? Or you want to do out of 5 or out of 10?
10.
20. 12. Let's do it out of 12.
Out of 12.
So I think
Here's our rating out
out
of
of
12.
12. Ooh, 7 out of 12.
7 out of
7
12.
out of 12, that's like a 5 out of 10 almost.
That's a 7 out of 12.
That's less than a 5 out of 10.
That is not.
That's
Hold
not
on.
less than
Don't
five.
say that. 6 out of 12 would be less than a 5. They're gonna
6 out
get
of
you.
12 would be a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 out of 12.
Slightly over a 50.
So it's like a 6.2 out of 10.
You failed it.
Yeah, the hell I did. You can get degrees with D's.
It's true.
That's. I wouldn't recommend
C's
it.
get degrees, D's get degrees, B's get degrees. A's, it doesn't rhyme.
Yeah.
So you
A's
obviously-
don't rhyme, you just quit.
Yeah, A's, whatever.
Yeah, I think
8 out
I
of
think
7 out of
7
12.
and a half out of 12.
That's good. That's good.
Because it is like
I'm saying 8 out of 10.
it's a solid
8
movie.
out of 10. That's like
Yeah.
a 9 out of 12.
You're judging it. You're judging it on 2018 stand.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, okay. You mean Joe go back in?
If we go back to
When it came
preschool when we were in when this movie came out,
because I loved it. When
Megan
it
was
came out.
talking full sentences and not in diapers.
Yeah.
There's no way I was in diapers.
Okay,
Dude.
fine.
Preschool me, this was the raddest shit.
Yeah, it was the radish.
It was an ensemble X-Men movie. Wolverine was too tall.
I don't want to give it a 8 out of 12. That's too high.
I give it an 8.5.
Out of 12? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Fine, yeah. I mean, it's a good movie, but
I liked it. I'm really nice with movies, though.
the 12 scale screwed me up. I don't really understand it.
You just
You chose it.
Yeah, okay, I can do probably 8 out of 12. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah, totally like a 7.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so we're
So average.
Yeah, it's an average movie.
so yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. It's a very average movie.
Yeah, well, the action wasn't there. The comedy was lackluster.
Yeah,
It set up the
there was
universe
a lot
well.
of beats that they almost hit.
Yeah.
They almost did a lot of really good things.
It was not the Avengers.
It was not the Avengers,
Oh,
but it also
cost
didn't.
$200 million.
I was gonna say, and it also didn't have 6 movies leading up to it.
And it also didn't have like a
It just
full
showed up one day.
A-tier actor list.
There's their problem. They should have
Yeah,
put more into this movie, and they
biggest
would have got
actors
a.
in the movie are the old men,
They would have got a 10 out of 12.
who Patrick Stewart was coming off of being in Star Trek,
That's true.
and I don't know what Ian McKellen was doing in 2000.
Let's look it up.
I mean, nobody does.
Yeah.
So next on our list, we're gonna watch X2,
X2, X-Men United.
X-Men United, and we will have another update video,
Yep.
kind of like this, or a little kind of review cast.
Yeah,
we'll give our
yeah.
we'll give our opinions, a little bit of a recap, and
It's the X-Men universe in review kind of thing.
if you're a huge X-Men fan, tell us how you
Yeah.
feel. You know, berate us for giving it an 8 out of 12.
What would you rate it out of 12?
Yeah, tell us your 12 rating. If you want to create your own rating,
Yeah,
you know.
put in the description what you would rate this out of what.
exactly. So,
He was in a Cirque du Soleil thing.
Okay.
all right, that's
cool.
enough of that. That's enough of Ian.
So thank you guys very much. You can find us all over social media. It's at the end when we're done talking. That will do it for this wonderful little cast.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Bye, guys.